A very good morning to our BBI 2423 instructor, Miss Ifa, and our fellow friends. And before we get started to our presentation, I would like to introduce myself and my group members. I'm Ng Yong Ken, and followed by Teo Sambi and Chong Bojan. And what I'm going to present today is about a healthy and important food that we usually met and try before in our daily life, and I bet every one of you has tried this food before. This food is actually a healthy and important food that can lead us into a healthy life, and is called as yogurt. And we will cover for the content for this presentation is definition, function, and advantages and disadvantages. And yogurt is basically a fermented milk product, which means it's made from a milk, and the milk is required to undergo the fermentation process, which is involve beneficial bacteria, and the bacteria will cause fermentation process, and it will make the milk to be thickened and processed into yogurt. And it's basically high in nutrient, as it is made from protein and calcium. The main culture species is generally these two, which is Lactobacillus and Streptococcus, and these two beneficial bacteria is useful in the yogurt as it helps in regulate the digestive system, and it's also act as the preservative in this food, which helps to make this food keep longer. In fermentation, these two bacteria is also helps to ferment the lactose, which is the milk sugar in the milk, into the lactic acid. And what the lactic acid will do is to decrease the pH and helps in milk clotting, and also produce a flavor of this yogurt. For the advantages and disadvantages, the advantages is it includes the high in protein and calcium, and also loaded with vitamins. In addition, it also helps to prevent osteoporosis, which is the disease that is lack in calcium. It also prevents high blood pressure and regulate dimension, as I mentioned earlier. Besides, it boosts the immune system, which is the probiotic strain, and also lower the cholesterol. For the disadvantages, is high sugar content in commercial yogurt, and it causes some disadvantage to us as it contains the saturated fat, so we cannot consume too much in each day, and it may cause digestive problems if consumed too much, because the beneficial bacteria will if the beneficial bacteria is over in our stomach, it will cause diarrhea, and because it's regulate the digestive system. Besides, it's short shelf life as it's involved in the fermentation process. It's a fermented product. Next, I will pass to my group members to proceed the presentation.
Okay, I'm going to present about yogurt type and its base product. Firstly, we have strain, or called as Greek yogurt. It's a yogurt that is strained through a filter, for example coffee filter, to remove the whey, so that it can giving much thicker and creamier consistency. As shown for this picture, there is a filtering process happen, and strained yogurt is often used for the dip such as tzatziki. And there are another kind of the yogurt known as sweetened and flavored yogurt. There will be different sweetened and also flavor will be added to enhance the flavor The common flavor is including strawberry, mango, or blueberry, and many more. And it is sold in container with the fruit or the fruit jam on the bottom. To comparison, the texture for the sweetened and flavored yogurt is much thinner than the Greek yogurt. As you can see from this picture, the fruit jam is on the bottom of the cup and the yogurt is on top. Moreover, yogurt also can be processed into beverage. For example, flavored yogurt drink, there is a Marigold yogurt brand here, and also can be processed into smoothie and also lassi. Lassi is very common drink in India. On the other hand, yogurt also can be processed into frozen yogurt. In fact, your frozen yogurt is much healthier than the ice cream because of its lower fat content than the ice cream. You all may pay a visit to the Pinkberry or the Tutti Frutti or go to the IOI Mall to enjoy the frozen yogurt. Now I will pass to Bodin.
The general process for yogurt have 6 main processes, which are adjust milk composition, pasteurization, homogenization, cooling and fermentation, fruit and flavoring, and packaging. Now I will show you a video on how the yogurt is processed. The first step in making fruit flavored yogurt is to inspect the fruit. Core are discarded and the skins are thrown, and then its pieces are discolored or bruised. The fruit doesn't go into yogurt straight. First they turn it into jam, and then to give the jam just the right texture and taste, you had to weigh all the ingredients carefully before pouring in the mixture. Like you can see in the video. The first ingredients is water, followed by the artificial and natural flavoring and stabilizer to give the jam an even consistency. Certain types of fruits are uncolored and not come from the natural own color and also the flavor. So the factory add artificial colorings and also flavoring into the mixtures. Next, come to the sugar, types of the sugar, fructose and also the sucrose. The mixture heats everything to 60 degrees Celsius. To help dissolve the dry ingredients, the machine pumps out and refills the mixture so that it blends evenly. Then more coloring followed by the fruits, followed by another hour repeating in mixing. Okay. So next is the they will prepare the different powdered milk product with milk and cream. For low-fat yogurt, they use fat-free milk and also skim cream. Next step is the homogenization, blending the milk and cream together. The homogenization pistons to merge the fat clot yogurt, which enables the true liquid to merge. The mixture then goes into the fermentation tanks, heated to 45 degrees Celsius. The workers pour into fermentation tanks, heated to 45 degrees Celsius. Workers pour in a pockets of live bacteria bathed in a factory that breed bacterial culture. The fermentation takes 6 to 20 hours depending on the size of yogurt. The factory manufactures yogurt containers right on the packaging line using the plastic sheet and also the paper labels. The machine is heat the plastic and mold into the container to protect the yogurt from contamination. Then the event of mashing strictly is controlled and also filtered. Right. So the machine is then fill in the container in light, and then the red dot is electronic sensor that verify the fuel level. The yogurt can stay fresh for 40 days. This is all the process about the yogurt. This is a summary about the process of the yogurt. You can read through about it after all. Our conclusion for this presentation is yogurt should be added to our diet as its immediate and long-term benefits have been valued for many years and by many people worldwide. These are our references, and that's all. Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you.